Chuhachi Ninomiya was a young man with a dream. He wanted to invent a flying machine. He watched birds fly for hours and hours. He also studied insects and flying fish to get ideas. Did Ninomiya's dream come true? The story of his life will give you the answer. Ninomiya was born in Japan in 1866. As a boy, he loved flying kites. People called him Kite-Flying Chuhachi. Ninomiya also loved to design kites. His kites were unique because they had pockets. Some businesses used Ninomiya's kites for advertising. They put advertisements into the pocket of a kite. The pocket opened and let the ads fall to the ground. Then the pocket closed again. Ninomiya built his first model of a flying machine in 1891. He was just 24 years old. He called his model the Crow, which is the name of a kind of bird. It had a propeller and landing gear, but its wings did not move. Ninomiya's model actually flew. In 1894, Ninomiya became a soldier in the army. He thought flying machines could be very useful in a war. He gave his engineering plans to the army. The plans had drawings and specific directions for building a flying machine. However, the army didn't pay attention to Ninomiya. They said, "Humans are not supposed to fly." They thought he was crazy. Ninomiya left the army in 1898. He continued to design airplanes. He started to build a plane that was more like a modern airplane. Ninomiya's plane wasn't a model this time. It was a real full-size plane. The plane was almost finished. All Ninomiya needed was an engine, and he ordered one. Then one day, he read in the newspaper about the Wright brothers. These two men from the United States flew their first plane in December of 1903. Ninomiya read about the brothers' success just one day before he received his engine. This was bad news for Ninomiya. He stopped building his plane, and he never built another one. After that, he became a Shinto priest. Most people think the Wright brothers designed the first airplane, but this isn't true. Ninomiya designed and flew model planes many years before the Wright brothers did. However, the Wright brothers flew their first plane before Ninomiya finished his full-sized plane. Unlike Ninomiya's plane, the Wright brothers' plane did not have landing gear. It also had a kind of wing that wasn't as modern as the wing on Ninomiya's plane. In 1991, an expert in aviation used Ninomiya's engineering plans to build an airplane. He said that Ninomiya's plane was better than the Wright brothers' plane. Ninomiya never lost his interest in airplanes and flight. He even built a shrine for people who died in airplane accidents. Before he died in 1936, he received an apology and an award from the Army. Today, he has the greatest honor of all. The Japanese call him the father of Japanese aircraft.